The big semi-final for 2024 general elections has taken place and the BJP swept 3 out of the 5 states that went to polls. Yet the Congress has made a mark in Telangana by ousting the BRS. But all focus now is on one person, Revanth Reddy. He led the Congress's campaign in the state and has now been sworn in as Chief Minister of Telangana. But who exactly is Revanth Reddy? Well, Anumula Revanth Reddy was born on the 8th of November 1969 in Nagar Kurnool in Telangana. Revanth Reddy's family had no connections with politics. In 1992, Mr. Reddy married Geeta, former Union Minister Jayapal Reddy's niece. He studied BA Arts from Andhra Vidyalaya College, Osmania University, Hyderabad. He began his political career as a student with the ABVP. He entered politics as an independent candidate and in 2007 became an MLC. Later, he became a TDP member. In 2009 and 2014, he served as an MLA in Andhra Pradesh Assembly. In 2014 Telangana Assembly elections, he represented the Kodangal constituency and won 46.45% of the votes. In 2014 Lok Sabha elections, he garnered 39.06% of the vote in the same seat. He then shifted his allegiance from TDP to the Congress in 2017. And during the 2019 Telangana Assembly elections, he faced defeat in Kodangal constituency. However, in 2019 general elections, he won the Malkajgiri seat with a margin of 10,919 votes and became an MP. In June 2021, Mr. Reddy earned the position of President of Telangana Pradesh Congress Committee. In 2023 Assembly elections, he won from the Kodangal constituency with a margin of 32,532 votes and has been appointed as the new Chief Minister. Well, we have discussed who Revanth Reddy is, but what exactly is his plan for Telangana is going to be the big and the crucial question. And before we in fact open up this debate, let's quickly listen into this exclusive conversation held between my colleague Jayaprakash Ramaiya and the CM Revanth Reddy on the 1st of December when he did not know that he was going to be the game changer here. Listen in.
Well, the exit poll numbers are out and in Telangana, the Congress is sweeping. Looks like the ambassador car has broken down and then whose hand is there behind the car being broken down? I have with me Revanth Reddy, Telangana PCC President. Sir, all the exit polls, looking at the trend, is giving a comfortable majority to Congress Party. What worked for the Congress Party?
केसीआर फेल्यूस देखकर यहाँ के जनता केसीआर को हराने के लिए तय किए. So only alternate is Congress Party. 2004 to 14 we have done very good development and as well welfare. तो हमारा जो प्रोग्रेस रिपोर्ट है, प्रोग्रेस रिपोर्ट दिखा के हम वोट मांगा है आम जनता से. तो लोग कंपेयर किए 2004 to 14 कांग्रेस पार्टी एरा, 14 to 24 ऑलमोस्ट 10 years BR एरा. तो देयर इज एन क्वाइट कंट्रास्ट. तो इसीलिए लोग कांग्रेस बहुत बेहतर है बोल के कांग्रेस के लिए वोट दिया हुआ है.
तेलंगाना स्टेट फॉर्म हुआ, 10 साल कांग्रेस नहीं था, भारत जोड़ो यात्रा हुआ, एक मोमेंटम सुनामी जैसा पिक कर गया है. और ये जो आंकड़े बता रहे हैं कि यू आर गेटिंग अराउंड 60-65 नंबर्स. व्हाट आर योर प्रेडिक्शंस? व्हाट नंबर्स आर यू गिविंग फॉर द पार्टी?
80 एटलीस्ट 80 प्लस. तो अभी भी मैं जो आंकड़े एब्सोल्यूट मेजॉरिटी सरकार बनाने के लिए, मगर अकॉर्डिंग टू माई रीडिंग वी आर गोइंग टू गेट 80 सीट्स एटलीस्ट.
Sir, you riding high on the Karnataka success of guarantee scheme. 6 guarantee scheme. Is it possible to implement? What can the people of Telangana expect?
Definitely, it's an easy to implement all those 6 schemes. अगर केसीआर जैसा लूटी करना छोड़ दिए तो बस वो तो कोई प्रॉब्लम ही नहीं है. तो इसीलिए हमें पता है क्योंकि वेलफेयर हमने किया था, जो किसान के कर्जा माफ़ी किए, राजीव आरोग्य लाए, फी रियम्बर्समेंट दिए, बहुत सारे वेलफेयर स्कीम्स वी हैव डन फ्रॉम 2004 to 14. तो वेलफेयर जितने भी वेलफेयर करना है तो वो कांग्रेस से सीखना है कोई भी. तो इसीलिए इस बार भी वेलफेयर हमेशा कांग्रेस पार्टी जो भी फ्री पावर किसानों के लिए बोले तो यही बात का इट इज़ जस्ट इम्पॉसिबल. कैसे हो सकता है कौन कर सकता है, ऐसे बहुत सारे चर्चा हुआ था 2004 में। अभी भी ऐसे कुछ ये 6 गारंटीज के बारे में भी चर्चा हो रहा है, ऐसा कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, हम लोग वो मुमकिन करा के दिखाएंगे।
KCR emerged as the face of Telangana. You are, as a party president, a giant slayer, bringing the party to majority, and that too with a comfortable majority, 70 plus seats that you're looking at. What are the main priorities for the government which will be coming in? Because I think people have voted because of the disappointments of the BRS largely.
तो ये वेलफेयर एंड डेवलपमेंट एंड सेल्फ रेस्पेक्ट, सोशल जस्टिस, इक्वल डेवलपमेंट, तो ये 3 चीज़ों पे हम सरकार चलाने वाले हैं। पहले यहाँ के लोग ज़्यादा से लोग वेलफेयर के और डेवलपमेंट के लिए नहीं सोचते, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा फ्रीडम के लिए सोचते, सोशल जस्टिस के लिए सोचते, इक्वल डेवलपमेंट के लिए सोचते। तो ये तीनों जो भी कांग्रेस के वादा है हम फुलफिल करने वाले हैं, इवन कैबिनेट में, इवन वेलफेयर स्कीम्स, इवन डेवलपमेंट, वट एवर इट इज़ देयर, these 3 are our priorities. And anyway 6 guarantees are there, we have to implement those 6 guarantees.
The midnight drama at Nagarjun Sagar Dam came as a big shocking news for people of Telangana. How do you approach this problem, sir? Even before you come to power, on the midnight of voting day, these problems have started.
नहीं वो ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, ऐसे कुछ ड्रामा होता रहता है। जहाँ पर प्रशांत किशोर जी रहेगा ना, ऐसे ड्रामा तो हम ज़्यादा सोचने का ज़रूरी नहीं है। तो प्रशांत किशोर को इसीलिए अपॉइंट कर लेते हैं कि ऐसे सरप्राइज एलिमेंट को दिखाने के लिए। तो प्रशांत जी का स्ट्रैटेजी हमें पता है, तो इम्यून हो गए, वो एंटीबायोटिक अभी कुछ काम के नहीं है।
Last question before I let you go off. It's a busy day for you. 9th, you had promised that there will be new cabinet and vote taking. You are in the chief minister's race.
मैं बार बार लगातार मैं एक ही बात साफ कह रहा हूँ कि 80 MLAs are going to win. Everyone is ready to take up that job. So then party has to decide who is going to lead the cabinet. तो पार्टी जो बोलेगा हम लोग सब वही सुनने वाले हैं। तो यहाँ पर वो किसी हमारे कोई स्पेशल इम्पॉर्टेंस ऐसा कुछ नहीं है। एक प्रोसेस इज़ देयर, जो जीते MLAs का CLP बैठने वाले, MLAs का व्यू भी लेने वाले, पार्टी का व्यू भी लेने वाले, देन CWC हैज़ टू टेक ए फाइनल कॉल। इट इज़ लाइक क्रिकेट सेलेक्शंस, सेलेक्ट कमेटी रहेगा, प्लेयर्स को सेलेक्ट करने वाले, उसके बाद कैप्टन को बनाने वाले, उसके बाद BCCI हैज़ टू कंडक्ट द मैच। इट इज़ लाइक क्रिकेट। कांग्रेस पार्टी टीम कैप्टन को सेलेक्ट करना भाई एक प्रोसेस है। वो प्रोसेस में जो डिसीजन पार्टी लेने वाले वो डिसीजन को
As a captain, you have already come out with flying colors with big numbers. So you are in the race.
Yeah, being a party president, I have to work hard.
Yeah.
So this is my duty. This is not any obligation for anyone. So I am doing my job. I am doing my duty. So I have to take care of things.
Karnataka, Telangana, and a resurgence of Congress party. 2024 Lok Sabha, Rahul Gandhi, the Prime Minister's candidate. You have all got your task cut out.
नहीं, हिमाचल आप भूल गए। हिमाचल, कर्नाटका, तेलंगाना।
This is the recent I'm talking about.
Yes, हिमाचल, कर्नाटका, तेलंगाना एंड लाल किला। लाल किले पे 24 में हम तिरंगा झंडा लहराएंगे। देश को तोड़ने वाले को मुंह तोड़ जवाब देंगे। देश जोड़ने के लिए कांग्रेस पार्टी हमेशा कोशिश करते रहता है। गांधी परिवार ने वो कोशिश में आगे रहेगा। हमारे नेता राहुल गांधी जी इज़ गोइंग टू डू मिरेकल्स 2024.
All the best to you, sir, for the third results. That was Revanth Reddy, Telangana PCC President, talking exclusively to ITV Network with camera person Venkatesh Perumal Jayaprakash for NewsX from Hyderabad.
All right, Joyita Basu, editor of the Sunday Guardian, joins us in the studio. Mr. Mithun Vijay Kumar, political analyst, also with us on the program. Mr. Pulla Rao, political analyst, joining us on the show as well. Joyita Basu, Revanth Reddy, of course, orchestrating this new innings for the Congress party in Telangana. What has been your impression of this man? He's shot to fame and limelight. You can say overnight. Very many people, even people in the political echelons, had not heard of him. What do you make of him? Do you think he's that lambi race ka ghoda that the Congress party has been looking for in southern India, especially Telangana?
Well, it's very difficult to say it like that. I think he has been chief minister for a few hours, I guess. or maybe one day. The thing is, but yes, it's good to see that at least somebody from the grassroots, but not from the Congress, originally from the ABVP and TDP, that some person like that, he has gone on to become the chief minister. So that should give some hope to the lower level workers. But at the same time, you see, the problem is not in terms of, I'm certain Revanth Reddy has all the good intentions and all, but the problem is different. The problem is the kind of freebies that have been promised by Congress. I mean, if KCR had a moniker, the KCR's moniker was that he was known as the freebie king of India, because he had given the maximum number of freebies to the people of Telangana. One of the reasons why he was re-elected in 2018. I mean, I think hundreds of freebies he had given. Now, apparently, the Congress party in Telangana has given even more freebies. Now, what happens because of that is that governance gets affected, because all development project will be stalled. It's happening in Karnataka. I mean, however much the Karnataka Congress may want to deny it, but it's happening. I mean, they are saying that you have to stall all projects and all, and it's happening everywhere. It's happening in Bengal, wherever have these huge freebies have been given. So it is there, and plus there will be pulls and pressures about funding elections now that the 2024 Lok Sabha elections are coming up. So yes, let us see, all the best to him, and let us see how he functions.
Mithun, your first impressions of Mr. Revanth Reddy? He's somebody who's perhaps put Congress party on a kind of a map in southern India, but the fact of the matter is that so far he's not somebody who typically can be categorized as a Congress loyalist. He's only been in the party for a limited amount of time. He joined the Congress party because obviously he sensed some sort of irrelevance and insignificance in the TDP and of course other parties that he was a part of. What do you think his innings is going to bring to the table?
Srivani, first of all, Revanth Reddy is seen as an outsider by many within the Congress party in Telangana. So you really don't know how long he'll be able to survive the internal rivalry and all the politics that we have seen within Congress in all the states. They have these, factional politics going on apart from the national politics. So, and also Revanth Reddy is someone who is known to have an autocratic style of functioning. And if you see, he had made fun of the OBCs in Bihar with his DNA remarks in KCR. So he is a different kind of a person, and there were allegations on him of bribery. Then there was the internal dissent as it spoke already. So some top leaders had even left the party because of Revanth Reddy, although some of them have come back to Congress. So Revanth Reddy's style of functioning, the kind of leader that he is, all that we have seen, but the path that is ahead of him is kind of blurry, is what I would say. And all the offers that they have made, the 6 big promises that this government has made in Telangana. If you compare it with the promises made by Congress in Karnataka, you would know that most of the promises are very hard for the Congress government to achieve. In Karnataka, you see, wherever Congress has won, they have made big promises. So look at the situation in Karnataka now. There is delay in salaries being paid to government employees. Many corporation employees are not even getting their full salary. So with all the promises of development that they made previously, the present government in Karnataka, they have not constructed any road. They have not made any significant progress in the infrastructure project. There is inadequate power supply. Farmers are affected. Investors are backing out of the state. Electricity prices have gone up. So they have actually increased the power tariffs to implement their extravagant pre-poll promises. So that's an example we can take when such big promises are made by Congress in another state. Now you see the situation of Telangana. They will also face the same challenge in the future, is what I predict, because one of the most attractive pre-poll promises made in Telangana is making travel free for women. So, but finding the funds to fulfill this would be one hell of a task, because the state transport corporation roughly makes around 2,500 crores from women passengers. Now, if you have to recover the same amount, when the RTC is already under loss, they will have to compensate it in some or the other way. So they have also promised to give a waiver of 2 lakhs on farm loans. Now to implement this project, Revanth Reddy's government will have to allot at least 35 lakh crores for the next 5 years. So I'm surprised how they are going to, fulfill the promises they have made to the public. Just coming into power is not the thing, but to stay in power and to fulfill the promises is the biggest challenge that Revanth Reddy is going to face in the next 5 years, Vineet.
All right, Mr. Pulla Rao, your assessment and observations of Mr. Revanth Reddy. So far, little is known about him, and whatever is known points towards somebody who is obviously a problem solver at many ends.
Yes, the problem solver is a very crafty politician. He is a very good organizer, and he was able to withstand the fact he was a newcomer, adjusted with Delhi, got Delhi Congress High Command's total endorsement, and he won. Though, of course, he did not get 80 seats, he got a narrow majority, 65. That is there. So, therefore, it's very difficult to underestimate him, number one. Number two, I heard both of the other panelists and I respect their views, but I want to draw their attention to one thing. They will implement the 6 guarantees easily. Why? How did the other states do it? They will borrow money. Under Article 293 of the Constitution, you can borrow any amount of money if the Legislative Assembly gives a resolution. Provided somebody is ready to give you the loan, you will borrow the money. How did the Andhra Pradesh government do it? They hawked state government buildings, property, they did everything. KCR himself sold land in Hyderabad recently at 100 crores an acre. Of government land, 100 crores an acre. I don't envisage any problem in implementing these guarantees. Whether it's good or bad or disastrous is another question. The implementation is a foregone conclusion till May 2024. The target for this government is the parliament elections. There are 17 seats. Congress has got 3 seats. They must get 11, 12, 13, 14 for the government to continue. If they get less than the majority, the government will be in jeopardy after the election if Narendra Modi comes back in Delhi. Another point is, will Congress reach out to BRS and seek an alliance? Because they did do that. They did do that at that time. They had discussions with, talks with, Mallikarjun Kharge. They were coordinating in Parliament. Everything. They will reach out. We don't know how these politics are going to play out. It is nice to see their big enemies, but politics, any compromise is possible. Let wait for a few days, a week, a month, how KCR feels about himself, whether he is going to sustain his regional party. Remember one thing. Since 1967, the Congress party has never snatched back a state from a regional party. You might say, what about Telangana and Congress? For 30 years, there were only 2-party states. That was a 2-party state like Rajasthan. So it went here once, went the other side. But in a multiple party system, like Uttar Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Bihar, Bengal, Orissa, the Congress now, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, 1989 onwards, Bengal since 1972, Tamil Nadu since 67, the Congress never won back power there. So this is a record of sorts, but they got back apart. And one aspect you have to understand, the BJP helped the Congress get the state. That's an important thing.
All right.
They attacked the regional parties.
Let's take concluding thoughts from Joyita and Mithun, and then we wrap up. Joyita?
Okay.
Joyita, go first.
Yeah. As I said, all the best to him. I hope, because you see, people have voted for him with great hopes. So let us hope he is able to fulfill those things that people want with all those freebies that he has promised. Let us hope he can deliver. Plus, he can deliver the development also. You see, just because you don't have money does not mean that you go around borrowing money, because if you start doing that, then that's awful, terrible governance. So let us hope he doesn't do that. There will be other ways of raising that money. I am certain there will be. And at the same time, I saw a video which I found was quite reprehensible, where he is talking about Biharis, and he is saying, how Biharis are inferior people and how the people of Telangana are superior. Let us hope that is not the kind of thought he brings to his governance, because if that is what he thinks of, people from other states, then I am sorry to say, then I don't think he is suitable to be in a position. So let us hope, as I said, all the best to his governance. He should rule without any division, without any discrimination, and he should fulfill the promises the people have made, which means which he has made to the people, which means delivering the freebies and development both.
Mithun, concluding thoughts?
The lesson learned from other Congress states is that in order to fulfill the promises they make, the Congress government either increases the collection of taxes or duties, or else they will have to increase their borrowing. And I totally disagree with the panelists who said that we can increase the borrowings to any extent. That's not the right form of governance. And what favored Revanth Reddy in this elections is that people in Telangana were totally fed up with the KCR government. Basically, in the second term, he had become autocratic, and it was not a people-friendly government. Forget being people-friendly, he was not even meeting his own ministers in the cabinet. He was literally running the state from his farmhouse, and getting his appointment was a Herculean task even for the government officials. And there was no proper funding to the universities. Unemployment had reached its peak. His Dalit Bandhu scheme had turned out to be a big flop. Hardly one person from one village was getting the benefits of the scheme, and that too after all the cuts for the middlemen who were actually TRS supporters. So corruption was high, and that's the reason why TRS is voted out of power. And now we are looking forward to Revanth Reddy as the only ray of hope in Telangana, and I hope he fulfills all the promises that he has made. And the 6 big promises. Let's wait and watch, Vineet, and that's all I would like to conclude.
Well, TRS definitely had hopes of becoming a national party, but they've been routed out of that one state that they thought would vote for them. Nevertheless, we've run out of time. Joyita Basu, Mithun, appreciate you joining us.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.